Howdy folks, Sunday in the South. I'm going to be putting together a meat bomb here today. We're going to roll out some ground beef and get it stuffed with some goodness. And it's going to go out on the grill. We're going to offset smoke this for a little while and get some real good smoke flavor on it. I've got 3 pounds of 90-10 ground beef. And we gotta get this on this parchment paper, get it spread out and packed together pretty good so that we can get it stuffed with some good stuff, seasoned up, and then we're gonna stuff it with some stuff. Once we get this stuffed and rolled, I'm going to get it in the freezer and get it real cold, because we're going to wrap it with some bacon. And you can do a half beef, half pork on this. It's pretty good too. Looking pretty good. Let me clean some of these edges up and redistribute. I think that's about where I want it. You just want to make sure all your beef is together real good so it don't crumble apart. Like that right there. I'm gonna get my hands washed up and we'll get this stuff. Alright, we're gonna go in and season this a little bit. I've got some Cajun seasoning here. And this is not salted. Go through here and get some of that on. Ooh, that smells good. Get a little salt in here. Got some barbecue sauce here. This is some homemade barbecue sauce. It's pretty spicy. I'm just going to go through here and kind of brush this on. Not a whole lot, about a tablespoon and a half, maybe 2 tablespoons. Nah, it was more than that. Whatever's in there, maybe 3 tablespoons. You get the idea. Just enough to very lightly coat the beef here. And we're going to put a little onion in here. A little bit of bell pepper. I've got some pepper jack cheese. Now we gotta roll this thing up. I'll tell you something else I'm gonna do. I'm gonna add just a little bit of garlic powder. get the edges of it sealed up so that all your cheese don't run out. And this meat is starting to warm up, so it's getting a little hard to fool with. It needs to go into the freezer. And I'm going to go ahead and get it in there before I end up with a catastrophe. And I'll finish compressing it and sealing it up once it gets cold again. We'll be back shortly. Alright, I gotta make some kind of sauce for this meat bomb to go in. I was thinking I was just gonna use some sloppy joe sauce, which I still am. But I'm gonna add a little better flavor than just that. So I'm going to make a little bit of pepper extraction here. I got some California chilies. I'll get them blistered off here just a minute. Water in there. Let them little chili pods release their goodness. And I've got some chipotle adobo I'm gonna go ahead and put in here to add a little smoky flavor to it. Put a couple of teaspoons of that in there. There was about 5 chili pods, and those California chilies are really mild. They got real good flavor. I'm going to let this simmer about 30 minutes and then we'll get an extraction out of that. Put it with this manwich sloppy joe sauce. Probably a little bit of Cajun seasoning and get a taste of it. See what it's looking like. Be back shortly. Chili pods have been simmering there a little while. Let's go ahead and get them in the blender. Looks pretty good. I'm going to put some garlic in there. I'm going to add about a teaspoon of garlic, minced garlic in there. Alright, that's the chili pepper extraction. Get that strained off into this sloppy joe sauce and get this sauce put together. Get that chili sauce there strained out. That smells good. That's all you're left with. Like a paste, clumps that you don't want in the sauce. Now we're going to put the sloppy joe sauce in there with that fresh chili sauce. Let that heat up a little while and get happy, and then taste it, see what I think it needs. I'll be back shortly. Simmer in there a few minutes. Get a taste of it. See what we're going to do with this. Well, gonna need some cumin, which I already knew. We're gonna put about, let's do half a teaspoon of cumin. I'm going to put some smoked paprika in there too. We're going to smoke it up a little bit. Do about a half a teaspoon of that. I'm going to put some of this Cajun seasoning in here. It's not salted. Do a teaspoon of that. It needs some salt, but instead of salt, I'm going to salt it with some Worcestershire. Put a couple of teaspoons of Worcestershire in there. And it's a little bit sweet. It needs some acid too. I'm gonna put some hot sauce in it for the vinegar. And do about 2 teaspoons of Louisiana hot sauce. That ought to make it right. Let that keep simmering and get that cumin blended up in there. Should be pretty good. We're going to get that meat bomb out the freezer and get it rolled up in some bacon. Alright, we got to get this bacon basket weaved so we can get it on this meat roll. And my roll is the same width as this cutting board. So that's what we're going to do here. Alright, that looked pretty good. Easy now. Delicate operations. We're going to pull this bacon around, and I'm going to get some toothpicks on them, and then we'll flip it. This is going to be the side that's down. Alright, here's the bomb on the Weber. Get it smoking here shortly. In the meantime, I'm just going to put it back in the refrigerator till I get the grill going. But I'm going to coat the top of this just a little bit with some blackening seasoning. That'll make it extra good. Alright, be back shortly. Alright, I got half the coals getting started there. I'm going to get the lid on it and let the kettle start coming up to temp, and then we'll get some hickory on there and put that balm on. The kettle's warmed up there pretty good. Let's set this meat balm on. Get some good smoke on that. Gotta get me a temp probe in here. Lay me a hunk of hickory chunk over top of those hot coals. We're gonna let that sit there and smoke till it comes up to about 155. I may finish it off in the oven with that sauce. I ain't decided. See y'all later. Let's see what we're looking like here. Ooh. Looking pretty nice. Hickory burning up there. Let's turn it around. Been on there for about 40 minutes, 45 minutes. Internal's 93. Got a little ways to go. I got the vents on the bottom turned back some, so it ain't so hot in the kettle. Alright, internal temp's at 126. See what we look like. Looking pretty good, for sure. Ooh, gonna be extra good. Drop some of that hickory right down there on the coals and let this finish up. Not much longer. Alright, this sauce is thickened up pretty good. Looking pretty nice. I'm going to finish it off. It's going to have some butter. Now, don't ask me why. It just got to have some butter in it. So we're going to put a couple tablespoons of butter in there. I might need some more than that. Put another tablespoon and a half. Woo! Get a taste of this. Woo, that make you slap somebody. Alright, we're running out of light and charcoal. I done slid that over on top of them coals. And we were at 156 when I pulled the meat probe. I just want to get a double check here. 57.4. I'm gonna get it, pull it. There's a carryover heat. It'll take it to 160. Alright, we got the old meat bomb smoked up there real nice. Get these toothpicks out. I gotta get this off of here and over under that pan. Oh, that looks good. Sprinkle a little brown sugar on top. There's the sauce. what we're looking like. Oh yeah. That's a meat bomb right there. Shoot. That's gonna be good. Alrighty, folks. There you have it. Old smoked meat bomb. Till next time. Peace.